'Tis the season to shine with H&M. Discover the holiday collection and find fashionable pieces for your wardrobe or for under the tree. Get inspired and dazzle with this year's glam. From tuxedo styles, bow detailed pieces, impressive prints, and more. From unforgettable looks to unforgettable gifts. With fashion finds to home decor, find it all at H&M. Treat your loved ones and yourself this season. Shop in-store or at hm.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'm going to see if I can charge my headphones through my laptop. But that's not what today's episode is going to be about. Today's episode is going to be about the controversial rapper that is going to... I wonder about this man because just the way he's living life right now, it just doesn't make any sense. And the headphones don't charge. Oh, they do. They don't. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, no, they do. They do. Okay, cool. It was like flashing. But anyways, so Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm going to work on a commentary video talking about him tonight because Tekashi, that man is playing with serious fire right now. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me why he's acting the way, he's acting. But... so for those that don't know too much of Tekashi 6ix9ine, for those that don't really know you don't know anything about this guy. Let's just say that. You don't know nothing about him. All you just know is that he has the number 69 tattooed all across his body. You would think that's the only crazy thing that he does, in his life. But no. Tekashi 6ix9ine got famous for beefing with a rapper named Trippie Redd. Maybe you guys might know him. Maybe you guys might not know him. But anyways, at first they were friends. They made some music together. If not, I think Trippie Redd just had 6ix9ine in some of his music videos. I don't really know the situation. Wasn't following the start. I started following it when they got into it with each other. I guess Trippie Redd was out somewhere and got jumped by some guys that knew Tekashi 6ix9ine. And then from there, it was just nonstop beef. So at first it was just that. But now Tekashi 6ix9ine is beefing with some Chicago rappers. There's one rapper named Lil Durk. He was beefing with another rapper, but he sadly passed away, King Von. And there's this other guy named Lil Reese. There's a lot of Chicago rappers. I mean, it's really every rapper that has problems with Tekashi 6ix9ine. And it has a lot to do with the situation of him snitching on his crew. But that's where I'm I guess I would agree. That would probably be the one and only thing that I would say that Tekashi 6ix9ine, he did right in his whole career of what he's doing. I know people be all they have their things that they will say about snitching, but here's the situation. Here's why he snitched. So the people that he snitched on was his own crew. So it turns out that they were trying to rob him. They put his family in danger. I guess one of the guys had slept with his girlfriend at the time, or his baby moms. I don't know what the situation was. But yeah, these guys, and then they, I think they was the last thing that they were going to try to do was kill him. So my thing is that these guys don't care about my life, so why should I care about theirs? Why should I care about the outcome of their life? And they just tried to do all that different type of stuff to me. I'm saying, if I wasn't this Tekashi 6ix9ine figure where I'm releasing music and getting millions of streams and views left and right, and I'm just myself, I'm saying either way in any situation, I feel it probably wouldn't get looked at that. It wouldn't get looked at as much if I'm just myself, I'm just my average self. But in his shoes, people were expecting him not to fold and not to snitch. But I'm these guys don't care about me, nor my life. So why should I care about theirs? I'm just saying, I think a lot of people that got on that whole thing where they were oh, he's a snitch and all this other stuff, some people grew up different than others. That's one thing that I've said, because I know with the one rapper, Pop Hunter, he people was getting on him because he snitched or he cooperated with the cops after his best friend was shot and killed. And he witnessed it. He seen the thing go down. So on top of losing your best friend, this person is running around free, doing whatever and all that stuff. Because my thing is like, okay, you try to take the law in your own hands. What if it doesn't go as planned? Now you're dead. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's like when you literally are just one person against a group or the world, however you want to view it. I'm saying if cooperating with the cops, if that's just going to get the job done, hey, so be it. So anyways, but so yeah, he got into this beef with his own crew, snitched, served a little time in prison, but then he ended up getting out. When he got out, Tekashi 6ix9ine got 10 times worse. 10 times worse. I'm saying, like, I don't really understand what happened to him while he was in prison, but it seemed like once when he got out, like, of course he released the song, he released the music video, did very well. And then for some odd reason, he just decided, I'm going to start beefing with a bunch of different rappers. I'm going to just start beefing with a bunch of different people. So I think Lil Durk was the first rapper that he started beefing with. And I don't know what the situation was. Like, because I know Lil Durk had did this song with Drake. And I don't know overall why they started beefing. But at some point in time, Lil Durk and Tekashi 6ix9ine started beefing a little bit. King Von, I guess, like, chimed in, said some things, and then sadly, King Von had lost his life due to gun violence. King Von was got into it with another rapper. Somebody from that rapper's crew pulled the gun out and shot and killed King Von. So it was a pretty messed up and sad situation. But 6ix9ine, you would think that, all right, you know, this guy that I was beefing with, because I'm saying if there is somebody that I was beefing with and I found out that they passed away, that beef and all that stuff out the window. From here on out, they have my respect. Even if they came close to dying and they still lived to tell the story, they have my respect. I'm like, you know, it's one thing when you're beefing, but I feel like when somebody loses their life, that's where I'm like, okay, all that stuff, start fresh all over again, because I don't want to end things on bad terms, whether it's me or you. So that's why I'm like, yeah, me personally, I wouldn't, some of the things that Tekashi 6ix9ine has done, I wouldn't have done that myself. But, so anyways, 6ix9ine, after King Von had passed, 6ix9ine is cracking all of it. For one of the first things that he did was comment on I can't remember if it was DJ Academics or Dumb is Live News, but them two guys, they post like a lot of like things, like rap related, like especially like news articles and all that stuff. And one of those guys had posted that King Von had passed, and 6ix9ine legit commented underneath the post with laughing emojis. And I'm like, that's not funny. Like, you talk on how these guys put your life in danger, slept with your wife, and all this other stuff. So you, at one point, because my thing is that 6ix9ine, it's on video of you almost getting killed. Where it was whoever it was from his crew. So there's this video of 6ix9ine, and it was some, like, members from his, well, it wasn't, like, his crew, but it was a crew that he was affiliated with. So there are some members within that crew that had staged like an accident, and as soon as they got up to Tekashi 6ix9ine's car, pulls a gun out, ends up taking him from whoever that was driving him. I think they said it was his brother or something like that, Tekashi 6ix9ine's brother. But anyways, it's like, you look death in the face, and you live to tell the story. So my thing is that you looked it in the face. So you would think that you would have a little bit more respect for a person that looked it in the face and they died. I'm saying, like, to me, I'm like, that is some scummy stuff, bro. That is some extremely, extremely scummy stuff. Like, honestly, I'm telling you, it's been really, because I used to listen to 6ix9ine's music, but now I just really can't. I really can't listen to his music. Like, it's hard for me to listen to his music because I'm like, bro, that's some stuff where I'm like, that's messed up. That is legit messed up. So then the recent thing that he had did, and I was like, bro, if this is true, because they said it was allegedly he did it, but if it's true on what he did, I lost all respect for 6ix9ine. Like, at this point, I'm like, you would have been better off just staying in prison, because you don't know how to act right now. Because he goes on, so King Von, the rapper that passed away, has a sister, and I guess King Von's sister and 6ix9ine had got into like an argument like over DMs or text messages. I don't know, but anyways, 6ix9ine. So let me just, I guess, like go back to explain to y'all like the how this all came about. So after King Von had passed, the morgue or the place that his body was at, somebody had took photos of King Von after his autopsy and leaked them online. So there's like photos of King Von like after his autopsy, just scattered all over the internet. I seen them and it's some dark images, so I would recommend not looking at them. But anyways, 6ix9ine, when arguing with King Von's sister, has sent images of her dead brother. And I would imagine that that's a little bit hard to look at. Like, yo, my thing is that people, they always like try to say like, oh, it's trolling. It's nah, bro. You have mental issues. I'm sick and tired of like people using trolling as an excuse for someone's actions. Like, no, you legit have mental issues to send photos of this woman's brother that is dead to her to, I guess, like, you know, have like an argument to continue on and things. I'm like, that ain't funny. That's not trolling. I don't know what that is, but that is not trolling. No, you, Tekashi 6ix9ine, have mental issues. You do. You're playing, and my thing is that even before that, like, he was like making fun of all these like Chicago rappers that was affiliated with Lil Durk and King Von that had passed away. And 6ix9ine, and I'm saying, and the only reason why he's doing that is because of this big security team that he has with him 24/7. So anytime when 6ix9ine goes out anywhere, he has like this military grade security team that's following him. My thing is what are you going to do when you no longer can pay for that security team? Because your last album didn't do so hot from what I've heard. You were out on the streets giving your album away, or having people buy them, whatever you was doing. But I think he was giving them away. But regardless, the fact that you had to do that to just get people to listen to your album, like, that's sad. I'm saying, and then it's funny how he caps on Lil Durk. And here it is, Lil Durk, he released his album. I can't think of the name of it, but his last album, he released it. It did pretty well in sales. Then he released the deluxe version, which has like pretty much the original album with some added songs, and that did better than the original version. So my thing is like, 6ix9ine, you got a rapper that is somewhat smaller than 6ix9ine, but I would have to say that Lil Durk, he has fame to his name. That's one thing that we cannot deny. Lil Durk has fame to his name, but I would have to say, compared to like views and attention and, you know, all that stuff, 6ix9ine is probably most likely bigger than Lil Durk. But I feel like in some point in time, I feel like Lil Durk, he came from Chicago, and I know Chief Keef also came from Chicago. I would have to say, I don't know, well, I mean, there's a lot of rappers that came out of Chicago and stuff, but I feel like with, you know, in that, because I mean, what, you got Chance, Kanye, there's some more, but I feel like that Lil Durk, he's gonna be the next like artist out of, because I still feel like he's still considered a Chicago rapper, but I feel like it's gonna come to a point in time where he's just an all-around rapper. Like, this man is going to, you know, he's gonna be the next big rapper. He's gonna be much more bigger than 6ix9ine. I know that for sure. But yeah, I'm like, I just don't know how to feel about 6ix9ine. I mean, well, I know how I feel. Like, I don't really support, or I don't like what he's doing. You know, I understand, like, you know, you're trying to do this for views and attention, but I'm like, bruh, that's not the way of going about things. You know, if that's what, and then I think there's like, he beefed with Meek Mill, and I'm like, I don't think nobody really cared about that. I'm just more so just not liking the disrespect that he's showing towards King Von. You know, I don't know King Von. And it's like sad to say that I didn't start listening to King Von until after he passed. Like, I knew of King Von, but I didn't really start listening to his music until after he passed. And it's sad that it's like that with artists. That's why, like, now I'm like, if I know of an artist, like, I try to like listen to some of their music and some of their songs and stuff. And with him, I'm like, man, it's just really messed up how it's like that and stuff. So that's why I'm like, hey, support today's artists, but also like a message to today's artists is like, be careful out there because it can be a cold world. So, but yeah, when you got people like 6ix9ine just trying to get underneath your skin. That's why I always try to like preach to people, have thick skin dealing with people because you're going to have those out there where they're like, oh, let me say this or let me, because I've even had it where people have disrespected my grandfather. I posted about my grandfather on Instagram and I had somebody send me like the laughing reaction thing on Instagram. So yeah, there's people out there that's just really disrespectful. I ended up roasting that guy. I was just like, I know people were all like, oh, he's just a kid. I'm like, I don't care. I do not care that he's just a kid. So people, when they try to like use that, if you want to like say something back, like it's okay to say something back. I know there's going to probably be people that's like, oh, don't feed into it. I'm like, no, if you want to say something, you want to say something. Like that's just overall you defending, the person that passed in your life. But yeah, 6ix9ine, I'm like, that dude got serious issues. Like, what else can I honestly say about him? Yeah, other than the fact that he has serious issues and like mental issues too, I'm like, yeah, that dude, it's gonna come to a point in time. This is honestly what I see happening with 6ix9ine if he keeps up what he's doing. 6ix9ine is going to release more music. I guess he recently released a song and it did somewhat good, but 6ix9ine is going to eventually run out of money. Because it's going to come to a point in time where it's like my thing is like, you need features with your music. So I think they say he had a feature with Nicki Minaj when he got out of prison. He had a feature with Akon, maybe some other people. But I see it as that people are going to be like, no, I don't want to be associated with you. I don't want to be featured with you. And it's just going to come to the point in time where you're going to be doing some J. Cole stuff. You're going to be releasing albums with no features. So then eventually that's going to, people ain't going to be feeling the music. So then you're going to try to convert over into just beefing with people and just be an internet troll. That ain't going to work out for you. So then all of a sudden now you got this internet troll thing that ain't working no more. So now your money source, the money that you're making, gone. Can't make no more money anymore. So now you can't pay for this military grade Navy 6 SEAL team to guard you at all times. They ain't gonna be your guardians anymore. So now you gotta just fend for your own. And how long is that gonna? And then when somebody catches you slipping, that's it. Now you got the whole world saying rest in peace 6ix9ine, which is gonna be a sad day. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you cannot be playing with danger like this. You cannot. You're this rainbow-haired rapper with the number 69 tattooed all across your body. You're dealing with people that has actually hurt people and most likely do not care. Do not lose any sort of sleep at night. So I'm saying, you want to keep up this game, go ahead, but see how long it lasts you. So anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Show support to the podcast on either YouTube or any podcast streaming platform that you're on. Subscribe. I just recently created 2 more YouTube channels, so now I have 30 YouTube channels. Go check them out. Check out my Twitch stream, TMossBoss. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TMossBoss. And until then, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.